Good morning and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Amanda. I am a first-time mom of a 6-month-old. I am 25 years old and I am just trying to navigate my life and show you how I do it. In this video, we are navigating a new early morning routine. This was actually supposed to be a productive morning, but it turned into a slow morning because we are adjusting and we are not perfect. We are learning and we are aiming for progress, which is what is being made here in this video. So to catch you up, this whole time that we've had our baby, he has been on our schedule. It's what's been working best for us up until now. So he would go to sleep fairly late and then he would wake up late in the morning, and so would we. Now we are trying to adjust that. So now the new morning routine is wake up at 6:30 to 6:45. I can choose to wake up earlier if I want to, but the cutoff is 6:45 because our baby needs to wake up at 6:45 in order to stick to our schedule so we can have a successful day as well as a successful night of sleep. The reason it was so hard for us to wake up early before is because our baby had a hard time sleeping through the night, staying asleep. So we were very, very sleep deprived for very long and our bodies just could not take it. We are now in a better place. Our baby is not eating through the night. He will wake up a little bit fussy, but we're still working on that and it's way less than before. So we're able to get much better sleep and feel better about waking up early in the morning. So for this particular morning, I don't always do this, but I did wake up early and shower. I am typically a shower in the night kind of person, but this morning I had to make up for the previous night. So, it happens. I always wake up ravenous, so I usually will make myself some oatmeal. It's just the quickest thing and it's warm, it's comforting in the morning. And then I am getting my baby's bottle ready as well as preparing my pump stuff. It took a while to work our baby up to bigger bottles, but this first bottle in the morning is typically the largest of the day because obviously he has a very empty stomach from not eating all night, and actually this night in particular was the longest he'd ever gone without eating literally in his life. Typically in the morning I'll give him a 7-ounce bottle, which was what I was going to do here, but then once I started pouring out the milk I was like, you know what, this has been a very long stretch without food, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give him 8 ounces. I did let him drink it fairly slowly because he's not used to having a full 8 ounces at one time, but he did end up drinking it all, which I suspected he would. Now that the bottle is ready, it is time to wake up our baby boy. This is quite literally the best thing in the world. Being able to wake up your baby, see that they're so well rested and so happy to see you in the morning, and you're so happy to see them, and they smell so delicious, they are so delicious, and I love him so much. And that first cuddle and snuggle hug in the morning is everything I've ever dreamed of. So what makes this a slow morning routine versus a productive morning routine is that we usually leave the bedroom, go into the living room, set up his play mat, let him get some of his energy out because he obviously is very well rested and has a lot of energy to burn in the morning. But this time we just let him play in the bed with us. So I finished my oatmeal here in the bed and I started to wake up my husband. He was the one who did the night shift, which is why I am the one who woke up early. Obviously, he was way more tired than I was. So after I had my breakfast, Honey had hers. Cats are funny because every single time you feed them, they act like they've literally never eaten before in their entire life. At least that's how my cat is. She is obsessed with food. So now it is my time to pump and the baby's time to get changed and ready for the day. I think something really big that helped him differentiate between day and night is the fact that we do change him in the morning. Like we get him out of his pajamas and switch out his onesie. This is also my largest pump of the day. I do not pump 6 ounces on each side regularly, but it is definitely very satisfying and one of my favorite things to see like half of my baby's milk for the day just in one pump session. I am very grateful for that for sure. This might seem productive, but it is something that is necessary and cannot be avoided by all costs. I will always do a morning round of dishes, washing bottles, anything left over in the sink. I love using my air fryer, but I hate washing it. It's one of those things that will stay in the sink for a day or two because I don't like washing it. I have said this so many times, but dishes always seem like the biggest thing until you do them. Literally time yourself. They get done so fast. Now that that is done, I get to go back into bed and cuddle with my family, my husband, and my baby. You can't see my baby, but he's definitely there, and that's who I'm giving a little kiss to right now. Whenever we have these moments, I definitely reflect on my life and think about the times in my life where I used to want what I have right now. There is something so humbling living in the times that you used to pray for and hope for. I get to wake up to people that I love and people who love me, and this is so cute. My baby is new to doing this, but he just gives me so many kisses. I think I accidentally taught him to do this because I am always giving him kisses like all over his face, like just a big smooch fest. And he does the same back to me now. Like, he literally attacks me with kisses. It's the cutest thing in the world, and I'm obsessed with it. I love it whenever he does it, even though I end up with my whole face covered in slobber. So we did spend so much time in bed that it ended up being time for his nap again. I got the sleep sack from Amazon, and I did order it too big. You'll notice that it is literally huge on him. It's also not weighted. It's very lightweight. He does fine with it, but if I get another sleep sack, I'm definitely going to get one that has a little bit more weight to it. Only because the reason that he fusses in the night is because he needs a little bit of comfort. So I think just a heavier sleep sack might be that for him, and we won't have so many fussy little wake-ups in the night. So on this rare occasion, while he napped, we also napped, and it was a great nap because it was a 2-hour nap, and we both really needed that. Now, I don't drink a lot of coffee, but my husband does, so this is just me preparing a coffee for him because I love him. At this point, we are all awake again, and it is time for baby's first meal of the day. So right now, in order to keep him full so he doesn't have to eat during the day, we've been doing bottle, solids meal, bottle, solids meal, bottle, bottle. So this is his first solids meal, which is a baby oatmeal with fruit. Then while my husband feeds the baby, I'm going to make us some breakfast. And yes, this is my second breakfast. I am always super hungry. That is what happens when you are a breastfeeding/pumping mom. This took me not even 10 minutes to make, just some scrambled egg wraps. I put obviously the eggs and then some cheese and guacamole that was already prepped. Normally, I will toast or grill my wraps, but I didn't do it for these particular ones because of the fact that they had guacamole. I just don't like the idea of warm avocado. It is not good to me at all, so I kept these untoasted, but they were still very good. If this wasn't a slow morning and I didn't want to get this out of the way super quickly, I would have added something like tomatoes to it, but I literally just did not even want to chop those up. Like, that was not happening today. So we now get to eat breakfast together. This doesn't always happen because sometimes Faku will work in the morning, so I will have breakfast on my own while he is at work. But we did get to talk about a lot here. As I said in the beginning of this video, this was meant to be a productive morning that turned into a slow morning, and we are just trying to figure out what can be our proper game plan to make sure that we really do have our productive mornings. This is something that I don't do every morning, but I did have some milk in the fridge from the previous couple of days, and I wanted to get that in the freezer. This is called the pitcher method. If you are interested in breastfeeding/pumping, milk supply, any of that, I have a dedicated video all about that. But in this video, I am going to say that I have been pumping a lot less. I am mostly still pumping instead of directly breastfeeding. I just need to know how much my baby is getting in because it's so important for him to make sure that he doesn't wake up to eat during the night. He is just such a hungry baby. But yeah, so my supply has dropped quite significantly. I used to have a really good oversupply. It wasn't anything crazy, but it was definitely an oversupply. Now I am a just enougher, and I'm actually becoming slightly less than a just enougher. Like, I'm a almost not enough kind of person, but I do have a really great freezer stash, and I am still pumping. Like, I'm still putting away milk, so I don't want to dry out just yet. I'm still gonna keep going. But that is basically it for this morning routine. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time.